How did you start caring for the homeless? How did Casa Ioana happen?
In the winter of '97, the mayor for Bucharest, Viral Liz as it was then, asked me to open the country's first night shelter for older homeless men. What to do? I mean, okay, fine, we would do it, but what was a night shelter? I mean, we were talking in the days where internet was still in its infancy. I mean, we couldn't just Google it and find out what a night shelter was. I mean, we had no idea what to do. But we did know people who did know, and they were the homeless people themselves. So we actually sat with them, picked them up in Gare du Nord and various parks, and then we started meeting more regularly, 2 or 3 times a week in a small park, and we used to bring coffee along and cigarettes, and we used to talk about what a night shelter was. So it was their efforts that told us what they wanted. So, I mean, it wasn't just a bed, it was lots of other things. They made the rules, and the first 2 rules they mentioned was no smoking and no drinking. All they wanted was a safe place to sleep. Then we were given this space in Bucharesti Noi, a former fruit and vegetable shop. They moved in with me, we cleaned the whole place up, repainted it, found some beds and started work, and that was it. The first night shelter was born. We had a 90-year-old former professor of a university and his wife, I mean, and they ended up being homeless. I mean, they came to us with 2 carrier bags with just all their belongings. That was it. They were evicted from their apartments. We had a whole raft of different types of professions. We had a nurse, we had a former retired airline pilot. I mean, we had a whole, it was just unbelievable, because it's not what I expected to see. I just thought that these, in my early naive years, I just thought these were people who've had some bad choices in life, and you know, that's it, they've ended up on Skid Row. It never actually occurred to me that there were 1,001 ways to become homeless. Nobody wants to be homeless. In all these years I've been working with homeless people, I've never found one homeless person who has said they have adopted this way of life. But I've met many thousands who find themselves on the street and after a while become hopeless. I mean, they don't see a future, they have no choices, there's no opportunities, and they adapt to living on the street. And it's very different to adopting a way of life. So the answer to homelessness is really to give people opportunities and give them the opportunities and choices to move on, and people will do it.